Hey folks, Aaron here. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I have survived Black Friday, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, so, alright, so I don't really want to talk about Black Friday or crazy shopping or anything like that. I would like to take a couple of minutes and I'll talk about D.Tube. Okay, so folks might remember a couple of months ago I had a little issue with YouTube that I talked about. I screwed up, uploaded a messed up video, and anyway, entirely my fault. But during the mad scramble, before I realized it was my fault, I started looking into some other YouTube options. I'm always on the lookout for a good YouTube competitor because, well, I mean, YouTube's owned by Google, and Google's motto has gone from "don't be evil" to "be as evil as you can get away with," basically. So, not having all my eggs in one basket is probably a good idea. And since vid.me shut down, whenever they shut down, yeah, there hasn't really been a good competitor for gaming type content. Qvid.me. Or not vid.me. QD.Tube. They're a pretty obvious YouTube competitor. Their big difference is that they use the blockchain. Yay, buzzwords. So they're based on some cryptocurrency thing called Steem, Steem, and they're linked to another website called Steemit? I forget. Anyway, you go through this whole process to create an account. It takes a couple of weeks, or you can pay some real money to expedite it. I did not expedite it. And you get your Steemit account thing, which you can then use to set up your D.Tube account, from which you can then upload videos. And theoretically, your videos get a little bit of money anytime someone watches them or likes them. You get a little bit of currency every time you do an action. So theoretically, if you could actually pull your Steem bucks out, you could make a little bit of money. You could probably make more money as a small creator than you could on YouTube. I don't know yet. I've made less than a penny, but I've only had one video up. So we'll check in on the profitability in 6 months. But right off the bat, there are a couple of issues with this thing. First off, it just the upload process just doesn't work half the time. I mean, there's a couple of really cool features. Like, as you're uploading a video, you can take a screenshot of anywhere in the video as you're uploading it. It'll save that off, and then you can use that as your cover image. So for example, I have right here, currently uploading that, took a snap, uploaded the snap. That's pretty slick. I wish YouTube would do that rather than stick you with 3 images that its algorithm has randomly decided best represent your video, unless you want to come up with a custom screenshot. So that's really cool. What's significantly less cool is the fact that it does this, well, I can't get the upload process to work on Chrome at all, which is kind of ironic since that's another Google product. It's almost like there's a conspiracy there. I realize it's not a conspiracy, it's just that D.Tube's uploader is buggy, but it's kind of interesting. Doesn't work at all on Chrome. Works fine on Firefox. Doesn't work for shit on Edge, and I haven't tried Internet Explorer 11 because I don't use Internet Explorer 11 unless I'm really, really desperate, and Firefox worked. I also haven't tried Brave, which is my other go-to browser, but anyway, Firefox worked. Of the big three, that one works. So that's kind of an issue. The other issue, you just can't put as much metadata on these videos as you can on YouTube videos. They only support 3 or 4 tags per video, so I mean that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just makes it a little harder to find videos potentially. The other big issue is they say right in their terms of service that some videos may get deleted over time if they're not watched. Well, okay, I mean, I understand the logic, which is they don't have access to a massive server farm to keep everything ever done. If no one's ever going to watch a particular video, you delink it at some point over time. It makes sense. That's a terrible thing, though, if you are expecting your videos to persist and you're archiving them. I've got videos on YouTube going back 3.5 years now for my X-Wing playthrough. Some of my X-Wing videos still get linked and watched regularly. There's some of my top performing videos. I mean, it's a small number in my case, I realize, but those are some of my top performing videos. I really don't like the idea of, oh, this video might just poof out of existence. That, for me at least, that really violates one of the number one reasons why I have a video channel in the first place, which is the long tail. So, D.Tube is not going to replace YouTube for me because I want that persistence. It means I'm not going to link to a D.Tube video on my blog either, because I don't know how long that video is going to live. So those are issues. Again, as far as am I going to get paid? I don't know. We'll see. Again, check back in 6 months for that one. I can't possibly make less money than I make on YouTube because I make no money on YouTube. So there's that. And beyond that, that's right. That's the other big issue with D.Tube. I can't schedule videos. So, like with YouTube, all my videos are scheduled. They go live when they're ready to go live. D.Tube, there's no scheduling. It just, you upload it, you hit submit, and it's live. There's no scheduling, at least not that I've found. You can control private, unlisted, or public, so I could manually go in and set something to live, but that is way more work than I'm willing to do. The whole point of having stuff scheduled is that it goes live and I don't think about it. I write stuff down in my journal for queue up content, and then content goes live when it's supposed to. That's the point. So yeah, those are my 3 major problems with D.Tube. Stuff's not permanent. Uploaders busted for multiple high-profile browsers. And there's no scheduling. 3 problems. Will the other things outweigh that? I don't know. But I do recommend, if you're looking for a YouTube alternative, D.Tube seems like probably the best one I've found so far, so definitely check it out. But that's kind of my quick thoughts on that. Good stuff coming up later this week on the channel. Good stuff on the blog. And we'll be back to regular Wednesday, Friday streaming this week. All right. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your knees in the breeze and the shiny side up. I'm Aaron. Thanks for watching. Bye.